This morning we are leaving our lovely apartment in Kuala Lumpur and we are heading to Ipoh, and I'm going to take you on the journey. We'll be going on train, so hold on to your, what's the words? Hat. Okay. And you guys can come along with us, so hold on to your hats. Let's go. So we got in the Uber and we're heading to KL Sentral with an S, and Steve's our Uber driver. Is that right, Steve?
Yes, hello.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
It's not very far, but once we get to the train, it's about 2 hours, Michelle, on the train? 2 or 3 hours on the train. We'll take about 2 or 3 hours. We'll get to Ipoh about 3, 4 o'clock. Okay, so the haze in Kuala Lumpur has been, the last 2 days, I don't know if you can see out there, but the last 2 days it's been pretty hazy, and Steve's just saying to me that at the schools they're keeping the kids in because obviously for health reasons they don't want them out in the smog basically. So we're in KL Sentral now, and Sentral with an S, as I said. This young lady is just exchanging us some Aussie dollars. We're getting a few more Malaysian ringgit just for the journey. Okay, we're in the central atrium here. Little turn around, and we got to go upstairs, up one level. And so the confusion begins. Often when you're traveling, it is like this. There isn't a lot of information around this place, and there are no ticketing offices that we can find. We've been all over the place looking for a ticketing office where we actually got our tickets online. So we'll get on, we'll find it. Make sure you bring plenty to drink, because you're going to get dehydrated in this sort of heat. It's sticky and muggy, but it's not a long journey today. We're on platform 2. It's just up there. We're on platform 2, and it's about 50 minutes before the train arrives, so we've got plenty of time. There are places to shop here. There are places you can get drinks and things, so you're all good, but there is no AC. It's very, very muggy. And here's the tip: hot, muggy, and pretty unpleasant. Cool, nice, fresh. So if you really get too hot, pop in one of these shops. They're like sort of 7-Elevens. Have a little cool down, get yourself a drink. All will be good. Should be getting on hopefully soon, but nobody's here. Not a lot of air ventilation through KL Sentral, or at least this part of it. Very little air ventilation. So it's a bit stuffy. You'd think a train that was leaving at past would have you boarding at least 10 minutes before. Probably, I think, 30 minutes before, but we'll see. Cordon up? Maybe. So when eventually someone lets us on, we can't open the gate. Everybody, passengers are trying to pull on that cordon to get it open. Nobody could open it. Nobody can open the gate. Ah, well done. And so begins our journey to Ipoh. Here she is. We have a train. At the front, thank you. Well, there's one thing is for sure. We're in the last carriage. Whether it's the first carriage or the front carriage.
Much easier than the side train.
Okay. They are narrow. They are narrow. We're probably in the last carriage.
Virtually the last seat.
Virtually the last seat.
Got the 3 yet, 7.
Man!
6. 5. 4. 3. C and D.
It's looking alright.
Looking all right.
Air conditioned, nice and cool. Hello.
Hello.
Say hello, YouTube. I think actually we're at the front of the train, the pointy end.
9402 to Ipoh. Passengers, please proceed to gate B.
Let me have a little look at the carriage. So it's a single carriage. We're right at the front of the train, which is great, I think. Actually, these seats are facing the other way. But there's a driver that end, so I'm pretty sure we're at the front. So it's always good to know when you're on a train what the facilities are like. Okay. Now look at this. I know this is the disabled Automatic door. Nicest toilets I've seen in a train for a long time. Automatic wash. Best toilets I've seen on a train in Asia for a long time. So that's a nice surprise. Lovely air-conditioned carriages. So Michelle just noticed we've got on the train, nobody's asked for a ticket, no one
There's no one is checking, anybody can come.
Yeah, it's just like it's a free train. It's cool.
Melintasi laluan antara coach. Sistem ini dilengkapi dengan kabel lintas.
So we've been going for about 25 seconds. We've stopped already. There's probably a few stops in the city centre, I'm guessing. But this is a beautiful old station. Have a look at this place.
Would you like to take a trip to a land you've never been to before? Just leave it all behind. Take a trip. Take a long ride on the train. Would you like to take a trip to a land you've never been to before? Travel city to city. Destination unknown. Predictable outcome. Take a long ride on the train. Pretend like you're never coming back. Leave it all behind. Never coming back.
It was a pretty short journey, not that bad. As you probably saw, pretty safe. We are now at Ipoh. Let's just take a little look around. Another one of these beautiful old buildings. Here goes the captain. So overall, a pretty decent experience. Nothing really too bad about that, was there, Michelle? All pretty simple. Very simple. And how much was it?
It was 25 ringgit each.
25 ringgits each.
Just over 8 Australian.
About 8 Australian dollars. I think you divide that by about 4 for US dollars. Yeah. So not bad at all. That's the sort of prices we'd like train fares to be all around the world. And the service, as I said, very good. Here's our exit. So now it just remains a very short journey off of the train to this little area out here, and we're just going to look for our Uber to arrive. Have a little look at the station from the outside. The lady here selling little Indian snacks. Okay. This is what, it's our taxi is 1 minute away. This is the front. Wow, it's another hot one. Really, really hot weather. Now, possibly we haven't come quite at the right time of year for Malaysia, and I know that people say the winter time, our winter time, your winter time where you are in the northern hemisphere is a better time to be here. It's a little bit cooler, but if you don't mind the heat, a little bit of humidity, it's all good. So the guy in the Uber has turned up. What was your name?
My name is Shama.
Shama?
Shama, yes.
Shama, I'm Steve.
Shama for short.
Shama for short.
Yeah.
So Shama's going to take us down to our hotel. This is Krishna, is it?
Yeah, Krishna.
Oh, I didn't recognize.
Krishna is Radha.
Of course, yeah. I suppose I should put my seatbelt on. Is it the law to wear your seatbelt?
Yes, yes, it is. Yes.
So, clunk, click. Every trip. So we're on the border.
So now we just crossed into the new town. This is new town. The service is good and the food is just as good.
That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. The food so far in Malaysia has been very good. So that is our hotel just up ahead. So there goes our Uber driver. We arrived in the center of Ipoh. This is the newer side of town apparently. Luckily we got ourselves what looks like a nice little restaurant below the hotel. Let's check in and see how it is. How are you? I hope this place is nice. All here, and we're going to settle ourselves in, probably have a little bit of an explore around, yeah? After half an hour or so, a bit of a break. Check out the Ipoh white coffee. So here is our room. We've arrived, a lot smaller than the apartment we had in Kuala Lumpur, a lot smaller. But it's nice, you've got a little bathroom in here. We've got a window, we're at the front of the building. Hopefully it's not too noisy. Otherwise we can always change places, I suppose.
Destination unknown.